Wouldn't it be awesome if our salaries increased? That the wages you receive each month went up by $100 or $1,000? Think of all the extra stuff you could buy or eat or gift. Realistically though, how can we get a wage increase? In this first episode of Life with NTUC, we'll discuss how NTUC has helped you with your wages as a worker. At NTUC, we tend to think of wages as skills. The more skills you have, the easier to justify higher wages. Of course, there are other factors. How is the company doing? How's the economy faring? How is the team performing as a whole? With so many factors, the topic of wages can be divisive. It's not always easy to determine if your wages are fair. In the past, workers aired grievances over their wages and work conditions in the form of strikes. But strikes sometimes got violent and put off foreign investors. Strikes plunged the nation into uncertainty and affected everyone, beyond the workers. Today, NTUC strives to keep the channel between you and your employer open. With better dialogue, both sides can negotiate fairly, which tend to create better outcomes in terms of real salary gains. Since the 1970s, NTUC has been a key member of the National Wages Council, which makes annual wage recommendations. We take this role very seriously, for wages translate to our livelihood, and our livelihood protects our families. Another way to ensure better wages is through membership in a union. A union consults its members on wages, allowances, and bonuses, and brings these items to the management's attention at the negotiation table. When both parties come to an agreement, workers are thus protected by law to better wage increases and bonuses. This is why we constantly scan the horizon for jobs that may in the future become obsolete, either from technology advancement or the changing economic landscape. Before workers lose jobs and lose their wages, we help workers pick up new skills so they can pivot to new industries. NTUC also looks into existing job sectors and finds ways to help increase the wages of these workers. For example, the progressive wage model has helped to raise the wages of security officers, cleaners, and landscape maintenance workers. Plans to expand the PWM to more sectors are underway. We also champion for workers' training. Working with companies, we want to help employees to transform and upskill so that the companies can be more productive and competitive. When the company does well, employees are rewarded too with higher wages, because NTUC believes in inclusive growth. Wouldn't it be awesome to get a wage increase? NTUC strives to take steps and make wage increases a reality for all, by seeing how best to boost the worker, the company, and everyone else connected in tandem to achieve true, sustainable growth.